Let me take you in the world of red beans today and show you how to make Indian flatbread using red beans, also called Rajma Parantha. Very healthy, very nutritious because red beans are so full of protein. And this parantha, you can just make it and put it in the fridge and even eat it at a later day. It stays good for like 3-4 days and great for lunches too. So, are you ready? So I'm using about 1 cup of red beans. These are plain boiled flavorless beans. Flavorless because they've not been seasoned. Not that they don't have a taste. So these are plain boiled red beans that I'm using. You can also use the ones out of tin. I had just pressure cooked them. So our spices, and for spices I'm going to use salt, which is about 3 teaspoons here, red chili powder 2 teaspoons, garam masala 1 teaspoon, 1/4 of a spoon black pepper powder, and bishop weeds or carom seeds. So what I'm gonna do now is add these spices in my beans. So we are going to mix everything well together and mash our beans. These are soft boiled beans, so I can just mash it with my spoon here. So I've got a nice, almost like a puree of my beans here, and what I'm gonna do now is add in some cilantro. So 1/4 of a cup chopped cilantro, so we'll add that in, and along with cilantro we'll also go ahead and add onion, 1 large chopped, green chili, and ginger. Green chili is optional. If you don't like spice, don't add them. Ginger is very important for this dish because it helps in digestion. So it's whole wheat flour, so we'll add that, and 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. So we are using whole wheat flour and all-purpose flour here. So we'll mix everything, and we'll make a dough out of this, and we'll add in water to make the dough. And before we start doing that, we'll also go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Now yogurt, because we want our parantha to be soft, and yogurt lends that softness, tanginess, flavor to the parantha, so we'll add yogurt. So I'm using about 4 tablespoons of yogurt here. So we'll add that, mix it, and make a dough out of it. Get your hands in and get them dirty. And we'll add in a little water as required to make a dough. See how nicely our dough is coming along. It has to be soft and smooth. Get that, our dough is ready. So now we'll go ahead and start working on our parantha. See how nicely it has come along. So I'm just heating my skillet here on the stove top, and once it's hot we'll go ahead and add parantha onto it. So taking a ball of dough in your hand, make a nice round ball out of it, roll it in plain flour, and then we'll flatten it out. It has to be thin, not too thick. See? So we'll go ahead, pick it up on the skillet. Basically we have to get both the sides nice golden brown, and we'll add a little bit of oil here, spread it all over, and we'll flip it over. Look at that. That's the brownness that we want. And serve it with yogurt. You can serve it with any chutney of your choice, or pickle, or even curries and stuff. Just because it's flavored, because it has beans, onions, ginger, and all that spicy goodness, it doesn't need to be served with a vegetable, but if you want, you can always do that. See, both the sides are nice and brown, and that's exactly what you want. So they are ready to be served. Just once again, what we're gonna do is take a ball of dough, mix it with some plain flour, roll it in plain flour, and flatten it out. You flatten it out using rolling pin. If you don't have one, you can always use your hand and try it. You don't want too much plain flour because it causes the parantha to get dry. Just enough so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the shelf. Once it's nice and flat, we'll go ahead, pick it up, and so our parantha is on the pan. We'll go ahead and brown both the sides, and we'll add a little bit of oil to fry it out. Lovely Indian flatbread. See, this side is already nice and brown. We'll just add a little butter or oil. Both sides are nice and brown, and that's exactly what you want. So my stack of delicious Rajma Paranthas are ready for lunch and dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy them with my yogurt, and you try them out and let me know how you like them.